Hello, we are playing Monster Spire, which is a slightly different game. Hopefully, viewers who are watching our other game are not too upset, but we need to cover this game also. We will be playing for roughly only half an hour, and we are gonna be cutting for tonight.
Yeah.
So, my co-host here, Aaron, introduce yourself.
Uh, we're gonna be playing D&D. I'm gonna be the player. He's gonna be the DM. Do I have to explain the whole premise of the story?
No, it's totally fine. We'll just keep going.
Okay.
Alright, so you've just killed the spider and failed to receive anything from from killing it. Now you do have both daggers. How will you proceed? In front of you, behind you, the door that leads outside has been shut. You're pretty sure you're not going to be opening the maps door like that. And the door in front of you begins to creak open.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay, you head in. To your left is nothing. To your right is also nothing. But standing in front of you is a large goblin with his back turned to you.
Large goblin.
Goblin. He turns around and gives you a sideways look before returning to what he's doing.
Okay, so he seems normal. Possibly a merchant. That's great. I'm gonna say hello.
He turns around and looks at you again. Yeah, hi, whatever. And he turns back.
Rude.
He's doing something.
Say, what exactly are you doing over there?
He turns around and shows you a device. You're not really sure what it is. You just look at it. Like he seems to be taking it apart piece by piece.
Okay. Sure. I'm just gonna move past him then. I'm just gonna leave him.
Okay.
There's no way I can fight a beast like that.
When you get higher and look down, you see that whatever he's working on, it doesn't look human, but it's parts. Like it's a few of the parts look like body parts.
Hmm.
Do you say anything, or are you just gonna leave?
I'm just gonna.
Alright, you leave him to do whatever he's doing. You
Yes.
don't know what it was or why he was doing it, but he's just doing something. You continue heading up, and you would normally be prompted to rest here, but basically you will be consuming 1 food and 1 water, and then you will heal 1d6.
Okay, I'm gonna do just that.
Alright, so go ahead and do that, and I need to adjust your sheet to match.
Wait, what did I change again?
I don't know.
Right, my wisdom is 8 now, because remember, I have to move it down by 1.
Yes, we have to adjust your wisdom also.
Yeah.
No, you didn't critically fail, remember?
Did I not?
It's set up so only if you critically fail that you will reduce stats.
I heal 4 health. So I'm at 6 now.
Okay. You're currently at 6 of 13.
Mm-hmm.
And you're down 1 food and 1 water. Now,
Yeah.
yet again, you arrive at the camp with a tent, a fire, and you go to the bed. When you wake up, the tent has disappeared, and the morning sun begins to rise. You proceed to the next floor, where you were greeted by a tall, pale man standing next to the door.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hi, who are you?
He looks at you, and this is the point where you notice that he has no eyes.
Wait, he looks at me even though he has no eyes.
He turns in your direction,
Yeah.
and he opens up his hand, and you see an eyeball where his hand should be, and he's just staring at you from his hand. So it's like, open his palm, and his palm has an eye in it.
Alright. Okay. Can I go in?
He steps aside.
Okay. I'm just gonna go in then.
He grabs the door handle and opens the door for you.
Thank you.
His hands are like peeking across from the side of the door, staring at you.
Just gonna go in. Pretend it never happened.
This room is sizably large, but it's dark, and for the most part, it looks like a storage area. There's a bunch of crates, a bunch of boxes. What do you do?
I'm gonna look in the boxes.
Okay, give me a D100. Let's see if you get lucky.
1.
Um,
Holy shit.
you find 1 pence.
1 what?
1 pence.
1 pence.
Yes. It's just like in this one large box. It's 1 single coin.
Okay.
That's it. You could have found 100, but you found 1.
Out of a D100, I got 1 this time.
Yep. Yes, you did.
I'll just take this little tiny coin then.
You have 1 coin. Congratulations. As you look around the room, there are plenty of other boxes. What do you do? Do you want to spend... How long are you going to be here? It's a lot of stuff here, man.
I'm gonna open all the boxes.
Okay, you give me a perception check. 2d6 plus wisdom, which is nothing. So 2d6. Let's see.
8.
Okay, you got an 8. You look through all the boxes, and primarily they seem to be just like random items. Nothing that really stands out. There's definitely no weapons, and there's definitely no armor. You find like a keg. You find like a few barrels. You find some apples.
I'll take the apples.
You pretty sure you can't carry them, but you
I'll
can
eat them
eat
now.
1.
Yeah, I'll eat 1.
Okay, you eat 1 apple. So you have gotten food for a day, but you're gonna need water. You look around, and for the most part, there's like random like tires and wheels, like a massive cog to one side of the room. This seems to be just like a random storage area. You don't even know what's. There's like no correlation between all the objects in this room.
Okay.
You do eventually find something similar to what that goblin was taking apart, and it seems to be a large mechanical doll.
A large mechanical doll.
Doll. D-O-L.
I know. I just pronounced it wrong by accident. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's like an on switch or something.
You see a large wind-up key in the back.
I'm gonna wind up.
Alright, give me a strength check.
Okay.
Watch you fail that strength check.
8.
You succeed. You wind it up, and it begins to move around slightly. It seems to be actively looking around the room.
Okay, I say hello again.
It turns, and like you hear clicking, but there's no voice. It has no mouth. Imagine the cultist. Remember that? Those doll things?
No, please, no.
No, it's just a living doll, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, because that sentence is just, a good sentence. It's a living doll. Don't worry about it. I'll say wave your hand if you can hear me and understand me.
It waves his hand at you.
Wave your hand.
He turns around and like tries to reach the key, and you see he cannot reach it.
I'm gonna help him reach the key. I'm gonna give him the key.
Alright, you take the key out and give it to him. He bows and walks off with the key. Do you stop him or what?
Yeah, want to join me?
He turns around and then he has no eyes, but he tries to look you in the face, and he tries to say something, but all you hear is clicking.
I say I can't understand you. You have no mouth. Wave your hand if you want to join me. Don't wave your hand if you don't want to.
He starts walking away.
Oh. Wave your hand if you know where your mouth is.
He's still walking away.
Oh. I just gotta-
He proceeds downstairs, not up.
Okay, I'm just gonna let him go. Whatever.
Okay.
Rude.
Do you scream that?
No. No, God, no.
You see like the old guy like stare at it with his hand, palm out, like what in the world is that?
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna find a lot of weird things in this game, man.
Yeah.
That is floor 2. Marking it down.
Mm-hmm.
How do you proceed? You can stick around for a while if you want.
Yeah, let's just go.
All right, you proceed to head out. Yet again, you will consume 1 water because you already consumed some food earlier. You heal another d6.
We've got 1 day of water.
Yep, you're gonna need to find something, man. Worst case scenario, you can drink blood. That will work. Got 11 HP.
Yep, almost full.
Alright. 1 moment, I'm gonna roll a d1000. See what you get, man. 18. That's hilarious. Of all the possible combinations, you get something within the low teens. Okay, let's see. That is... Okay. I want you to roll a d1000.
Okay.
And now I'll determine what exactly you see. 842. Or 841. I need to make a whole new d1000 for this. You arrive and you see a very large and rounded woman stand before you in a royal robe and a red crown. She turns around to look at you.
Who may you be?
She says, "I, dear sir, am the Queen of Hearts.
Oh.
And what, pray tell, are you doing here in my kingdom?"
I was forced in here.
A likely excuse as she slowly walks towards you. She doesn't really, it's not really a weapon, but she is holding a royal staff, which is basically a metal rod.
I said, are you friend or foe? Are you gonna hurt me?
That's not exactly a proper thing to ask the queen. Now is it? She's getting closer to you.
Oh boy. Alice in Wonderland, why'd you do this? I can't remember the movies. I think I watched like one that was the recent one that was really bad.
That's not any better. So, yeah, let's go with that. Her and her massive head stands directly in front of you, but her what is essentially a gavel. And as she gets closer, you realize she's massively tall.
Oh.
And she looks down at you. So what are you doing here in my kingdom? And she like stamps her gavel on the floor, and her gavel's about the size of you.
So I don't really want to be here. I was forced in here. I'm telling the truth.
All right, roll charisma. 56 plus charisma.
Oh shit. Jeez. Yes.
Okay, you managed to pass. Says, all right then, I won't keep you. And she stands up and she's like 7 feet tall.
Wait, she won't keep me?
It's just what she says.
Alright, good. I thought she said she'll keep me. I was like, oh, what?
It says, guards, open the gate. And a large, like imagine like a fence gate. It's a very like metallic gate, and she opens it. Says, proceed down this path, and down beyond there, you will find the entrance that you find the passage that you seek.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Let's go.
Alright, you're just gonna believe her. That's totally fine.
I don't believe her at all. I
Okay.
feel like if I don't, she's gonna try and kill me or something.
Alright. You
Oh
head
boy.
you head into what is essentially a rosebush maze.
Oh, Alice in Wonderland, come on, think.
She stands there watching you as you walk into the maze.
Oh. I'm done. I put through too much torture within the hour. First my crew who are like family to me were killed, and now I've been put through a maze by a bitch of a queen.
Hey, come on, man! You need to survive the next 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Let's just... I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. Oh. Fine, let's just go. I'm gonna go through the maze.
Alright, you head into the maze. Okay, you head in. Give me an intelligence check if you get high enough. If you get high enough, you'll just... If you can crit, just walk right through it. There's no big issue there.
Oh.
Okay, you did not get that high, so use... Okay, so... You walk into the maze. There's a left and there's a right. What direction do you go?
Right.
Yeah, you head to the right. You hear something rustle behind you. You continue forward. There is a left and there's a right. What direction do you go?
Right.
Yeah, to the right. You hear a rustling behind you again. Do you go left or you go right?
Right.
You go to the right. You run into a dead end and you hear something coming slowly behind you. You turn around and you don't see it, but it's coming from the direction you were before.
I am just gonna have to embrace it.
Alright, fine. Whatever. You see a white rabbit.
Something more to it, isn't there?
That's totally up to you. You see a white rabbit. He seems wearing clothes for whatever reason, and he has a pocket watch in his pocket.
Oh, it's that dude. Oh, I was gonna kill him.
He says, Sir, do you know where the exit is? I've been in this maze a long time. And you see that he's like super skinny. Like he's been in this maze a long time.
No, I don't know the exit at all. I say, can you jump on top of the grass and look over?
He shows you his feet, and you see like thorns stabbed into his feet.
Oh, right.
It's like, yeah, you're in a rose. It's like a massive rose bushes and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
If you try, it's gonna be painful.
Crap. I say, just come with me, we can try and find a way out.
It says, alright. And then he asks you, do you have any food?
It's just like Walking Dead.
He hasn't. You just keep walking. Dude, he like super skinny, but you're welcome to do it. It's fine, totally fine.
I'll share half. Half my day's food.
You give him half of today's food. Okay.
Yeah.
You might take a minor damage from that, but you're not gonna worry about it too much. Now, give me another intelligence check as you continue trying to find your way out.
Right.
Come on, get that crit. Get that crit. You crit. It takes you a while, a very, very long while, but you manage to make it to the staircase. And the rabbit says, "Thank you, sir. Thank you. Is there anything I can do for you?"
No. There's nothing I can do.
You think his pants will fit you? I'll just say that right now. You think his clothes would fit you if you wanted to put them on?
I say, can I have the clothes?
Says sure, and he takes them off and gives them to you.
Okay, I have this clothes now.
Yes, you're finally wearing clothes.
I
Congratulations.
just took clothes from a rabbit. Am I high?
Yes. There's also a pocket watch attached to the clothes, but that's totally up to you. Want to keep it?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
It says, "Thank you, sir," and then he actually just disappears in like a puff of smoke.
The fuck? Did I seriously just waste like half my food on like a demon?
Yes, you actually did, actually.
It was an illusion? Oh.
It's gone now. Before you use the staircase, and as you proceed to it, you see two other doors, one to your left and one to your right.
Right. Please.
Okay, you head to the door on the right. As you stand next to the door, you hear a giggling behind you.
No.
Do you turn around?
Yes.
You see a smile floating in midair.
The fuck? Please. I've been thrown off.
It's just staring at you, and its eyes begin to open, and it's just this cat's eyes in the mouth.
Oh, it's just Alice in Wonderland.
Yep.
Alice in Wonderland.
He says, "Why has Alice returned to Wonderland?"
Come on, I don't have time for cryptic shit.
You don't have to, man. You can just go through the door if you want.
Oh, I hate those spiders. I might have been maxed too much. No, I get.
Hey, man, if you want to leave, go ahead. There's the staircase in the middle, and there's two doors on a door on both sides.
Yeah, I'm just going. I want to get. Right, I thought I was going in. I thought I was going into these rooms.
You don't have to. You can go straight up the staircase.
I want to go in these rooms.
Okay, you check the door, the room on the right. You open the door, and it's a guy in a top hat having tea.
Why is this so Alice?
Yes, this is your Alice in Wonderland area,
So this floor is Alice in Wonderland area.
basically.
I don't want to get involved with this shit.
Says, why don't you come and join us for tea?
No, I'm good, thanks.
You close the door.
Yeah. No, good, thanks.
You close the door, and then you hear like a bunch of crashing and explosion.
What?
Do you open the door?
It's like no. Is there a keyhole?
There is indeed a keyhole.
I'm gonna look through the keyhole.
Perception check.
Oh.
You look through the keyhole, and it looks like the entire illusion has broken.
So what was it?
You don't know. It seemed to have been an illusion, and it just like broke physically, as if glass shattered.
Is it because I refused?
You can only assume that.
Okay, I'm going into the next room.
Yeah, you head into the next room.
Mm-hmm.
There's a table and a bottle sitting on it.
What kind of bottle?
You examine the bottle, and it says, "Drink me."
I'm gonna pour a little bit on the floor. See what happens.
You pour a little bit on the floor, and whatever you pour on begins to shrink.
I'll take it.
You think it only had 4 uses, and you just used one. It has 3 uses.
I'll take it.
Okay, bottle of shrinking water.
I'll write that down on my thing. Bottle of shrinking water 3.
Alright, it is a bottle. You can probably put it in the same bag with your food and water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You stick it in the bag.
Actually, is there any water in this room?
You examine the room. For the most part, it's just the table and a very small door to the side.
Alright.
You don't have to go in there, man, but there's another door.
No, please no.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's like randomly rolling the Alice in Wonderland room when you're already mentally fatigued.
I don't need that shit.
Okay,
No.
you head up the staircase. You consume 1 food and 1 water. You're down to 0.5 food and no water. You heal 1d6. Roll it. You're back to your max HP.
Okay.
Now,
Right.
you go to bed, and when you wake up, your camp is still there, and you see a large wedding cake where the campfire should be.
Suspicious.
It is indeed white with red hearts all over it. It's 100% up to you, man. It might be a trap, it might not be. It might just be food. You did help with the rabbit. Maybe this is a good thing that happened, but we don't know. Could be the trap in our trap. Maybe the queen's trying to kill you.
I'm gonna put my hand through it like a karate chop.
Okay, you
Not
chop.
to the middle. Not to the middle. Just like a slice. A slice.
You like karate chop a piece of the cake, and it's definitely seems to be cake.
It might have poison. It seems so suspicious, but I need it so bad. Oh. I'm gonna take a bite out of it.
The bite of the piece you took, I assume. Alright, it definitely tastes like cake. Roll me a constitution check.
Constitution?
Come on. You feel compelled to eat the entire cake right now.
Oh no, Dad. No. Nom nom nom. Like Booker do it.
Come on, man.
What?
What'd you do? You're compelled to eat this cake. Are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna eat it?
There's nothing I can do, is there?
Not really. You can attempt something. Anything you do will be first started with a willpower check.
I'm just gonna punch the cake.
Punch the cake. Willpower check. 2d6.
Oh god, this is where it starts to go wrong, isn't it? Yep. This is the part everything goes wrong.
You attempt to attack the cake for whatever reason, and you are compelled to just eat it instead. So, like, instead of punching it, you stick your hand in it, and then like take a handful and start stuffing it in your face. You've eaten the cake, and you realize there's a pile of cake left over, and you reach for it, and only to discover something in it. There's something in the center of the cake.
Okay.
You begin to cover it, and it is a girl's head inside of the cake.
Is this torture from the last one?
Hey, man, it's what was planned to happen. It had nothing to do with the last game. You were gonna run into the queen eventually.
Whose head is it?
It is a pale, blue-eyed, blonde-haired girl.
Is that someone from the show? Yes.
Yeah, it would most definitely be Alice.
Would it?
The head seemed to be Alice.
So they kill Alice.
Yes. Apparently someone eventually killed Alice and then baked her into a cake that you just consumed.
Wait, so I just ate human?
Yes, you did.
This is why I knew something was wrong.
And then you ate it anyway.
No. Oh, fuck.
Alright. Well, there you go, man. Congratulations, Cannibal. You just ate a person.
Fuck off. Just, come on, man. You just keep on pushing me and pushing me.
Alright. I guess we can cut now.
Yes, please.
Alright. We might come back to this at a later date, but tomorrow we can go back to your space game, man. Don't worry about it. Alright. Aaron, say goodbye.
Bye.
Alright. That's it for today. There will be no further no further D&D gains, I might switch to something else. Put it down. Don't do that. And then we'll so I'll see you guys later. I'll maybe be back later within say the next half hour after I get some dinner. So that's it for now. This is me saying goodbye, and until next time, keep rolling those ones, Aaron.
Fuck off.